in Parsons as we get ready for action. We are 2 minutes away. Let's get you the starting lineups. First for the visiting team, your Labette County Grizzlies, as they're in their road black uniforms with Labette across the chest and their numbers on front and back in red lettering. It's going to be number 4, Trey Vinson, a sophomore standing at 5'10". Number 5, a junior at 5'11", Eli Heston. Number 10, a 6-foot junior, Chase Carnahan. Number 12, a junior at 6'2", Alex Meister. And rounding it out, number 21, a senior at 6 foot, Trent Brock. So again, it's Vincent, Heston, Carnahan, Meister, and Brock. And for the Vikings, it's going to be a little bit different, but the same as for the normal 5 in the lineup. Number 0, a 6'1" senior, Ethan Hauk. Number 5, a 6'1" junior, Cedric Webb. Number 3, a 5'9" sophomore, Jesse Jones. Number 21, a 6'2" senior, Silas Hickles. And number 23, a 6'1" senior, Julius Smith-Reese. So again, for the Vikings, it's Hauk, Hickles, Smith-Reese, Webb, and Jones. We're 40 seconds away from action here in Parsons High School. We will keep it here as we get ready for the playing of the national anthem by the Parsons Vikings band, and we'll listen in to the PA announcer, Greg Chalker. Maybe. He might be waiting. Is he waiting until the time runs out? Nope,
he's going to read off that long.
There is the starting lineup to come here. National anthem has played, and we get ready for action. Jack, we're ready for action. Any thoughts on what you're expecting here?
Well, this Parsons team, I'm not going to say is deeper than I remember. I'm just going to say I forgot a couple names, and one of them was Julius Smith-Reese. For the first quarter of the season, I'm sure he still is. I haven't really followed him, but he was just tearing it up. I mean, he was their man. Like, he had a couple of games where he was scoring 20-plus. Trent Brock's going to have to kind of get in his head a little bit, and the way he begins to do that is take a couple charges on him. Try to fluster Smith-Reese a little bit, because any man can be beaten mentally. Maybe not physically, but you can get in anybody's head.
Yeah.
And so hopefully Trent Brock can play around with Smith-Reese a little bit down there and draw a couple charges on him.
Yeah, and you're not wrong as starting lineups are being announced. Labette County's was just announced, and they're getting ready for the Vikings starting lineup. There's a lot of energy around this Viking team. They're still planning on a deep run into the postseason, which you can expect. You've still got a lot of good basketball players. Labette County hoping to spoil that here tonight.
Yeah, for sure, and like I mentioned, it's huge. The mentality that we have coming into this game is a lot different in a sense of confidence. Our game's changed a little bit for the better than it was the first time that we played these guys, because the first time we played them, we really didn't know who we were. We're still trying to figure that out a little bit. You can see it at times, but we've gotten so much better, and we've won a few more games since we've seen them last. So this is a game where we expect to win, truly expect to win, and I think that we'll see that confidence tonight on the offensive end, and hopefully even more so on the defensive end from these Grizzlies.
Starting lineups finishing up for the Parsons Vikings. As we're getting closer to the action, official gets the ball. Vikings are in their home white uniforms with red and gold stripes down the shorts and gold numerals on the outside. And it is going to be blue outline on those. So Labette County Parsons, here we go. Cross-county rivals. It should be a good one here tonight, as Labette County will start with the basketball first. And one thing is to watch, how does Eli Heston hold up? Her last 2 games, he has cramped significantly from lack of fluids or lack of rest, whatever you want to call it. And so watch how his legs hold up here tonight in this basketball game.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to place a bet, I'd say that he'll be just fine even if he does have a couple cramps. Because if Coach asks him if he wants out, he'll say no.
Meister with it. They'll get it over to Heston. He's guarded by Hickles once again. That was the familiar matchup from the last game, as Vincent has it guarded by Jones. Up top to Meister. He thought about the 3. He will not shoot it. They set back up the offense. As a wild pass taken by Hickles. Vikings out in transition. He gives it off to Smith-Reese. Good recovery defense by Labette County as Vincent picks up a foul, trying to deny Hickles an easy 2.
Yeah, and that all started off of a turnover. Alex didn't need to pick up his dribble there, and the second he did, the Vikings made him pay for it.
Hickles stepping to the line for 2 shots. First one is up and smooth through the net. One more to come for Silas Hickles, the 6'2 senior.
Yeah, and Hickles is tall. And guarding Heston, Heston's going to have to come off of some ball screens and make some shifty moves to create some open looks for himself.
Next one is up. It is long, no good. Rebound by Alex Meister. He'll give it up to Carnahan. Carnahan controls the point position for Labette County. They look to get it to Heston. They'll give it to Meister. Meister pump fakes the 3, guarded closely by Smith-Reese. Labette County surveys the floor, now hands it off to Carnahan. Carnahan gets a foot in the lane, kicks it to Meister. Now he's attacking, has it poked out of his hand. It will stay with Labette County.
And that was pretty good ball movement there. We talk about the ball sticking on some possessions. That was nice dribble driving and kicking there by the Grizzlies.
Inbound play coming for Labette County. They'll get it in to Brock. He'll kick it out to Vincent. Now to Heston. He's in trouble. Another turnover by Labette County. It's Smith-Reese going coast to coast and laying it in, as Vikings have an early 3-0 lead here off back-to-back turnovers on 2 possessions for Labette County.
And you can tell that the size on the perimeter has given us a little bit of fits.
Meister pulls up from inside the 3-point line. He connects it. So Alex Meister with 2 points already in this one. 3-2 the score just 2 minutes in.
We needed that shot because this game was getting sped up and we needed to slow it down.
Webb drives, Euro jump step, nothing called, and it is poked out, and it will be out of bounds as Hickles ends up all the way halfway up the bleachers, just running up him.
Yeah, he had to run his momentum out, yeah. Yeah, that was a big stop there and created by a turnover, so that's always better.
Labette County with the basketball. Vincent now running the point guard spot. He's going to give it off to Heston. Heston to Meister in the center. They look inside to Brock. Nothing there. Now back out to Heston. Over to Carnahan. Carnahan guarded by Webb. Dribble weave action from Labette County. Meister working hard against Smith-Reese. Now Heston gets it. Kicks it to Vincent in the corner. He'll pump fake the 3. He'll drive. Put up a floater in the lane and get it to go. Trey Vincent picking up where he left off against the Chanute Blue Comets. 4-3 Labette County. Ball out to Hickles. He'll pump fake, and now he'll launch a 3, and he'll hit it. Hickles with all 6, I believe. Nope, Jones, or who has 1 of them?
Smith-Reese had 2. Hickles has 4.
So Hickles with 4 of the 6 for these Vikings. As Heston drives baseline, he'll reverse it out now, kick it over to Vincent. Now to Carnahan. Carnahan extra pass and a 3 from the corner by Meister. Brock rebounds and puts it back in. They don't box him out, and Trent Brock makes him pay. 6-6 the score. Smith-Reese in the foot in the lane, kicks it out to Houck. He'll launch a deep 3, leaves it long. Rebound, Trey Vincent, as Heston has it, bringing up the floor here. He'll kick it deep corner to Carnahan. Now right back to Heston.
it's nice to see Trent make a play like that. I can't remember the last time I've seen him make a putback like that, so it's really nice to see that from Trent.
Carnahan drives right, nothing there, now dumps it down to Vincent. Vincent working on Webb. He spins right, hands it off to Heston. Heston's going to pull his first three of the game, leaves it just short. Rebound by Hauk as he got it from Trent Brock. Smith-Reese gets 2 feet in the lane, kicks it to Jones. He'll launch a three from the top of the key around the rim and out. Rebound Heston up the floor to Carnahan. Carnahan backs it back out now and kicks it to Vincent in the corner. He will launch a three. Trey Vincent, they've asked for it from the sophomore. He put 3 more on the board. It's 9-6 Labette County here halfway through quarter number 1.
Trey Vincent needed to have that second half against Chanute. He scored 8. That was big for his confidence.
Hickles with the basketball, step back jumper, long, no good. Rebound by Webb over the top of Heston. It's stripped out from behind by Vincent, taken away by Carnahan.
Nice stop there. You can feel the momentum shifted. We did a really nice job of handling the early push from Parsons.
Vincent with it, kicks it to Heston in the corner. Now top key to Carnahan around the perimeter. Meister to Vincent now in the corner, inside to Brock. Brock back out to Meister, pump fakes the three. Ball movement been better than what we've seen out of Labette County so far this season. Vincent thought about another three, hands it off to Carnahan, who pump fakes a three, and he's going to drive, put a floater in the lane, off the backboard, long, no good. Rebound, scrap forward, black jerseys on the deck, and it's going to be out of bounds to Labette County. Trent Brock, the first black jersey to the deck, and Coach Hauk is not pleased with the effort, as Jones and Hauk will both check out, and that will send number 11, Dion Sylvester, a 5'8 junior, into the lineup, along with number 10, Joe Page, a 6'4 sophomore.
Yeah, we outworked Parsons there, and it's nice to see us kind of turn the tables for once on these guys and show them, hey, we can be dominant and we can beat you guys.
Sylvester with it on the right wing, just checking in his ball game, swings it up to Page. Page, a big guy, as Labette County shifts into a 2-3 zone versus these Vikings. Open three from Hickles. It is good. Hickles feeling good right now in this one. 9-9 the score. Labette County looking to reclaim a lead here on this next possession.
Yeah, and Chase came off of him just a little too much and then couldn't recover in time.
Zone look from the Vikings. A three from Vincent is no good, and a foul against Trent Brock as he crashed the boards. As that is team foul number 1. Or team foul number 2, number 1 against Brock. As Griffin Eaton's checking in, he'll replace Trey Vincent. Number 11, Cooper Peak will check in, replacing Alex Meister.
Trent was close to having a call just like that one earlier, but they didn't call it. So he got one there. So he's going to have to be careful. He can't have 3 going into the break.
As it is Hickles at top key, thought about the 3. He's going to pull it back down now and give it up to Smith-Reese. Labette County shifts back to man-to-man defense after the possession of zone. Ball goes to Page in the corner, guarded by Brock. They're looking for Sylvester. He fakes the drive, worked on by Carnahan. He has his dribble picked up, nowhere to go, and gives it off to Smith-Reese. Ball rotates around. Hickles off to a hot start here in this one. As he drives on Heston, dumps it inside to Smith-Reese. Ball is stripped and fought for. And a timeout, Coach Argerbright, as he applauds the effort of Chase Carnahan versus Smith-Reese. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. The score is 9-all here in Parsons High School.
When it comes to choosing the best health care for yourself and your loved ones, there are other hospitals.
And then there's our hospital.
The difference is that while other hospitals will care for you,
we will actually care about you.
Other hospitals make decisions based on what's best for their bottom line,
while we do what's best for our community.
If you're looking for a pretty hospital, they're out there.
But if you're looking for the best hospital, it's here.
And here.
When award-earning care is as close as this, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
At Labette Health, we center around you.
Score knotted up at 9-all here in Parsons High School as it is 2:15 to go in quarter number 1. Grizzlies looking to extend as the Vikings change into a 1-3-1 zone here with their 6'4 Page at the top of it.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the length on the perimeter has hurt us, so they're trying again.
Chase Carnahan, we haven't seen him score for a while. He hits a three here in quarter number 1 to extend the lead to 12-9. Houck working against Eaton, kicks it. Page is going to shoot a three, and the 6'4" Page hits a three from the right corner.
Yeah, I didn't even think he was going to shoot that, and then he made it, let alone.
Peak with it in the corner now. Pump fakes, ball tipped, recovered by Brock. Now to Eaton. He'll launch a three around the rim and out. Rebound. Carnahan dumps into Peak, back out to Heston. He'll launch a three of his own, and there it is. Eli Heston hits the three. It's 15-12, Labette County.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never going to complain when we're shooting the ball well, and the ball movement is creating those open looks.
Ball stripped out. Peak on the deck. It's still loose. Sylvester comes away with it. Hickles has it. He's looking to drive now. Gets in the lane, puts a floater up, and he gets it to roll home. Silas Hickles is the only reason why Parsons is in this game at this moment.
Yeah,
he
is.
Comes across, and they're going to say Carnahan was not established. He was not established in the other side. And so it will be Parsons basketball following another backcourt violation like we talked about earlier, as it was one of those situations where we've seen a lot of them in 24 hours, as Carnahan and Heston will take a seat. Meister and Vincent come back in. Jones drives on Vincent, jump stop, and he travels, and it's a turnover, Vikings. Labette County still with a 1-point lead here, 15-14. 54 seconds left in quarter number 1.
54 seconds to go, but that's the best 7 minutes that we have played all season, at least in the first quarter, I think.
Eaton with it, now works it back over to Vincent. Clock down to 45 seconds into the corner to Meister, ball rotating. As Page gets the body of Vincent, but they do not call it, and he hands it off to Jones. Jones now attacks, kicks it out to Page. He's going to shoot another three, leaves it long. Hickles gets a backside board, and he goes up and scores it. 16-15, Parsons with a 1-point lead now. Ball dished backside to Peak, he corrals it, has it stripped, kicks it out. Meister launches a three of his own, leaves it short. Rebound Houck. Parsons going for more here with 15 seconds left. Jones in the lane, puts a floater up, misses. Rebound Vincent, 11 seconds. Up the court to Eaton, he'll go up, lay it off the backboard. Hickles tried to block it off the back, and it connects it. Labette County with a 1-point lead. 2 seconds on the clock. Three from Hickles is long, no good. End of quarter number 1. It is Labette County 17, Parsons 16. Let's take 60 seconds here on KLKC.
Wood Doolahary Insurance 2020 is over. We're looking forward to a great 2021. The Chiefs are looking strong, and so are we.
Zoom calls are still part of everyday office life, and we're still social distancing.
But the one thing that didn't change, our commitment to customer service. We helped file claims when summer thunderstorms brought wind and hail damage, and continued to find customers affordable coverage options for home, auto, business, and farms. Wood Doolahary Insurance, a true constant in a year of change.
And proud partner of Auto Owners Insurance.
(17-16) the score inside Parsons High School. Vikings trailing the Labette County Grizzlies as Vikings open quarter number 2 with the basketball. It's Jones handing it off now to Webb as he'll swing it over to Houck. Sylvester on the floor instead of Hickles here to start quarter number 2 as he works on Vincent, and they're going to call a foul on Vincent for hand check, as it looked like good defense by Trey Vincent, as it is going to be personal foul number 2 against Vincent. They look to get the ball in, still surveying. They'll inbound over the top to Webb, poked out by Meister, taken away by Heston as they run the floor now. Carnahan, Meister, now to Heston, wide open three for Eli. He leaves it completely short. Air ball out of the hands of Eli Heston. We don't see that too often from Heston. So hopefully it's out of his system now.
Well, I was Getting ready to say, I said good thing he already forgot about it, because good shooters have to have a short memory, as do golfers. Sometimes I don't have a very short memory.
I don't know nothing about golf, so I'm not even getting that conversation. As Webb drives baseline, Heston nearly takes it away. Now it's back up top to Jones. Jones will reset it at top of the key. Carnahan with active hands against Jones.
He's got great hands.
As it skips backcourt to Smith-Reese, working against against Brock. Good defense by Trent Brock. I don't know what the official was calling, but he gets Brock with a block.
Oh, a block.
As it looks like his feet were in perfect positioning.
What more can he do?
Argerbright doesn't argue it, but we'll see what Coach Argerbright decides to do now, as Vincent has two and so does Brock, as Easton Hodge is up off the bench. Rebound by Alex Meister, and he'll bring the ball up the floor. Cooper Peak will now come to the scores table, most likely to replace Vincent here at the 6:50 mark.
Yeah, that was the best first quarter I've seen us play. 17 points is probably the most we've had in a quarter in a long time.
As Vincent just picked up foul number 3 on a charge, as Houck needs out. As we're not sure what the reasoning is, but he does need out, and he's headed right to the bench. And Hickles will check in as Brock checks out and Vincent checks out. Vincent with 3. As there's a good take by Trey Vincent, but not much you can do, as it was now Viking basketball, 17-16. Ball comes over to Smith-Reese, working on Hodge, and Hodge immediately picks up the foul. So already in this one, 16 fouls to nothing inside Parsons High School. Labette County, despite all this, still with a 1-point lead.
We're fighting.
As now they call Heston for a foul, and that one you might agree with, as he kept walking in with the body.
Yeah.
So 7-0 in team fouls. As Coach Arbright's letting the official know. 17-16. Webb steps to the line. First one is up, no good. No rebound, tracked down. Webb drives, stripped out by Carnahan. As Carnahan got both hands on, just ripped it out. As he surveys, now up the floor to Heston. Heston looks the attack on Hickles. Now he's going to back it out. Labette County, despite all the foul trouble, still with a 1-point lead. As Hodge could not corral it. And Labette County, hustling after the basketball, picks up team foul number 8 now, as it goes against number 20, Easton Hodge.
Yeah, and it's just kind of gotten a little chaotic. That was a really good first quarter. The fouls weren't bad. Both teams were shooting the ball well. It was a nice pace of play, but things have just been really ugly here in this minute and a half.
Either team yet to score. Webb step into the line again for another 1-and-1. He leaves it completely short. No foul on Houck, as Houck reached completely around Peak. And a rebound now by Carnahan.
We deserved that the opportunity for them to not score and get the ball. We deserved that.
Meister with it. He drives on Reese. Now finally a foul against the Parsons Vikings, as it's going to go against number 23, Julius Smith-Reese, as he went across the arm of Meister.
Yeah, some of the Grizzly fans stood up and applauded whenever the ref blew the whistle. So things already getting a little heated.
Peak to inbound it for Labette County. Surveys the floor now, gets it in to Alex Meister. Meister will dribble back out, pump fake, gives it off now to Eli Heston. Now it rotates around the perimeter. Carnahan continues to survey. Labette County looking to run their offense, get a good shot here.
Yeah, they're maintaining the ball really well. They're handling the pressure on the perimeter nicely.
Heston pump fakes a 3, uses the screen, now kicks it to Peak. Peak takes a dribble inside the three-point line, launches the 2, misses it just a touch strong, and it's poked out of bounds on the backside by Chase Carnahan.
Yeah, that's a good look. I mean, that's a fine look. He head faked, got his man to bite, and pulled up from just inside. That's not a bad look at all.
Neither team yet to score in quarter number 2, as Jones has it at the logo at center court. He continues to survey. Good defense by Labette County here in quarter number 2. Really this whole game they've really responded well. Webb drives baseline on Heston. They get him in the air. He's in trouble. Hodge secures it now, as he will look for a guard and give it up to Alex Meister.
Yeah, Parsons yet to score in the second quarter, and Hickles has 11 of their 16.
Peak thought about the three, continues to survey, kicks up Meister, rotated around the perimeter, now to Carnahan in the other corner. Heston cuts, now Meister flashes. Ball continues to rotate. Good ball movement and action by Labette County, just not an open shot yet. Peak gets in the corner, doesn't even look at the basket, and just gets the ball back on reversal. As he'll get it off to Cooper Peak, now into the other corner to Alex Meister. Ball rotating well. Still no shot. Now Meister's open for a pull-up from the free throw line. No good. It's off of black, they say, and it will be white basketball. 17-16. Labette County still with a 1-point lead.
I know, yeah, it's crazy. Nobody scored in the second quarter, but things are getting, our ball movement's fine, but the looks aren't there. If we're going to want to start getting good looks, we have to get the ball inside the paint to get the defense to suck in for that split second. We have to get the ball inside the paint.
Hudson Baker checks into the ball game for the first time, and Griffin Eaton back into the ball game as Peak and Brock both take a seat. Hickles in the corner, guarded well by Eaton, taken away by Eaton now as Eaton in his active hands get their money's worth on Silas Hickles. Ball up the floor to Meister, pump fakes a three and another foul. That's number 2 on Julius Smith-Reese. The only 2 team fouls against the Parsons Vikings go on Smith-Reese, and that is big for Labette County.
Yeah, it is, and we're starting to get in Parsons' head a little bit on the other end. They're probably thinking, oh my gosh, what? Did they just steal the ball from me? And we're on the other end getting a foul.
Heston drives, gets in the lane, dishes off to Hudson Baker. He finally corrals it and gives it back outside to Carnahan. Ball movement as Carnahan has it working on Jones. Gatewood now into the ball game for Parsons as he's all up on Griffin Eaton. As the ball rotates around the perimeter, Coach Albright barking out a play call.
Ball screens are going to have to come into effect here. Our guards are struggling on the outside right now.
Baker coming on cue to screen for Eaton. And now they survey it. They missed a wide open Baker. As now it's Heston with it. 3:33 remains in the half. And they're going to get Hudson Baker for 3 seconds in the lane. So turnover, Labette County.
Yeah, that was not a positive possession. You could kind of tell that nothing good was going to come from that halfway through it. It just wasn't feeling right. We can't really breathe right now. That possession was the definition of the old Grizzly offense that we were used to seeing compared to how they have been playing, which is pretty good.
Still neither team yet to score in quarter number 2. Sylvester with an offensive foul as he extends the arm into Griffin Eaton. Official was ready to give him the tee.
I saw that. I thought maybe he was going to for a second.
Sylvester got a little wordy with the official as he will check out. Now number 22, Justin Smith, the junior, will check in for the Vikings.
What's happening right now is so simple. We are frustrating Parsons. They don't know what to do right now.
As ball comes over to Carnahan, now around the perimeter to Baker. They continue to look. They had Eaton underneath. They do not throw it. Meister's going to shoot a wide open three. Hits front rim and out. As Smith is going to get called for an over the back. He went right into the back. Whoa, wait.
That's
hang
on Griff.
They called it on Griffin Eaton.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Eaton did exactly.
Nothing. I don't know what else to say. He didn't do anything.
Eaton was the one that was underneath Smith for the Vikings. So Smith is going to head to the line for a 1-and-1. As first shot is up and in for Justin Smith. One more to come here as this game is knotted up at 17 all, first points of the second quarter.
And if he makes this and they take the lead and the refs are supposedly not on our side, we can't let any of that get in our head. Stay calm and play collected.
Meister with the basketball.
He missed the free throw, by the way.
Yes, as the second free throw was missed. Labette County has it. Cut by Carnahan, thrown into heavy traffic, taken away by Webb. Vikings out in transitions. Hickles travels, trying to drive, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds instead of calling the travel.
It looked like a travel anyways.
As the official says that he did travel, but he stepped out of bounds first.
Yeah, we needed that to happen too, because you could just sense a three, something positive coming from the Vikings, so we needed that to happen. We have to slow this game back down.
Gatewood checks out, and Houck comes back in for the Vikings. Heston over the top to Baker. Baker goes up and scores it for Labette County off the pick and roll. Hudson Baker on the board. Labette County back to a 2-point lead, 19-17. As Smith got away with a near travel there. As Webb's going to drive right on Baker, kicks it out to Houck. He'll launch a three, his second one of the night. This one is good. First one was not. As the official thought about a tee off the celebration from Houck, but again, they swallowed the whistle.
Yeah, that's the second one they could have called, but, you know, I'm at least give them a warning maybe.
Baker tiptoes the baseline and saves it back out top. Eaton now at the three-point line, surveys, being guarded by Webb. Meister cuts, has the basketball, goes up and connects. He's pretty good at that left hand going into contact.
We're hanging in there. We are battling right now. We are right there.
21-20, Labette County with a 1-point lead again. 1:36 to go here in the half. As ball swings up top to Hickles, and looks to be a travel right there as he walks with the basketball. As now they have a timeout, Parsons.
That's the first stoppage of play we've had forever.
First stoppage of the second quarter by either team. And it is 21-20. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them here on KLKC.
If you want to help others, then join Labette Community College Dental Assistant Program to place yourself in a field with rewarding income potential, job growth, mobility, and a career that's ever-changing. Start today for an engaging career, which may serve as a starting point to become a hygienist or dentist. Earn a certificate in as little as 9 months or an associate's degree in dental assisting in as little as 2 years. Earn your dental assistant degree for as little as $119 per credit hour. Call today to find out more about this exciting program being offered at the LCC Cherokee Center near Pittsburgh.
21-20. Labette County with a 1-point lead, and there is 1:27 to go in the half. Parsons Vikings with the basketball. Peak is into the game for Eaton now. Ball inbounded deep backcourt to Silas Hickles. Hickles guarded by Heston. Now they'll swing it over to Jones. Jones now gets a double screen. They're looking back for Hickles. Carnahan active hands once again, takes it from Jones. Spin move, hands it off to Heston. Heston's going to attack Hickles, and one for Eli Heston right at Silas Hickles. As Heston was not scared of the 6'3 Hickles, and he makes him pay. 23-20, Labette County, and Heston's looking for more.
Yeah, we're going to have to be really careful. We can't let Parsons go on a run here and get ahead of ourselves and be up at half, because that would totally switch this momentum, but a great finish at the rim by Eli.
Heston misses the free throw, long rebound, Meister, post move. Baker goes up, no foul calls. Baker hits the deck. Baker does get back up, and a kick out. Cooper peaked for three. What a shot.
I hope Hudson's okay.
As Baker, they're going to talk to him right now as they're asking him some questions. As they're dragging Baker off the floor.
And he just looks drained.
As Hodge checking in. As Baker is at the end of the bench.
He kind of always has that relaxed look on his face, really calm, but he just looked well, okay, he looks okay now, but
he's getting some water in, trying to regain him a little bit. 26-20, Labette County with the lead following the peak three. Parsons a little bit of shell shock after the domination in Labette County. Smith-Reese pulls up over two Grizzlies, misses, rebound by Alex Meister. As Labette County will bring it up the floor looking for more. And a foul on Jones as Carnahan had his hand hit as Jones tried to go for the steal. So it'll be Labette County basketball, 34.2 seconds remaining here in the first half.
I know it's not the fourth quarter, but this may be one of the bigger 30-second sessions that this team has experienced so far this season. We have to at least maybe hold Parsons to one more field goal. We can't let them go on a run.
Carnahan with it, gets it to Heston. He's going to back it back out. 29 seconds now on the clock.
It'd be great if we could hold for one shot. That'd be great.
26-20, Webb guarding Heston. Heston drives right now, spins it back out, picks up his dribble and gets it up top to Meister. 13 seconds on the clock. Jones, or Gatewood, tries to steal it. Stepped out of bounds so he couldn't go get it. 6 seconds on the clock. Now Heston has it. 4 seconds, 3. Heston wants it. He puts it up, nearly gets it to go.
Was he shooting?
It's going to be 2 shots coming for
Nice
Eli
job.
Heston. What
Nice
a play
job.
by Eli as he draws the foul on number 5, Cedric Webb. 0.7 seconds on the clock, 2 shots coming for Eli Heston.
It would just be the icing on the cake if he can make both these, but regardless, I really like the shot selection by Eli there.
Heston's first free throw is up. 1 more to come here for Eli.
So many athletes feel like at the buzzer they have to shoot a 3 because it would look cool, and that's what the pros do. But Eli, no, that wasn't there, so he shot a 2 and got the second free throw to go. Nice job there by Eli.
As it is a final or a halftime score, Labette County Grizzlies 28, Parsons Vikings 20. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We come back. Jack will have halftime stats.
It could happen any time or place. You feel a tickle in your face. You move your arm feels weak. The words won't come when you try to speak. Folks may think it's all a joke, but it ain't no joke, it's a stroke. Face, arm, speech, time.
That sounds fast.
Better call 911. At Strokes First Sign. Time means brain, so don't waste time. Time means brain, so don't waste time. Act fast. Face, arm, speech, time. Act fast. Face, arm, speech, time. Act fast.
In an emergency, take me to Labette Health.
Hi, this is Brian at Bowen Pharmacy, and we are so excited to have this new compounding lab that we have created and designed to help you choose the different kind of medications that you might need. In here we do compounding, custom medications for you. We could do bioidentical hormones, so that's testosterone, estrogen, progesterone. We could do DHEA. We could do any of those medications to help you level out those hormones to help you stay healthy and better. We could do troches. We could do capsules, we can even do rapidly dissolved tablets, all right here at Bowen Pharmacy in Parsons, Kansas. We even have great diaper rash cream that will help your baby heal and be better and safer in the long run. Once again, we're always thankful that you choose Bowen Pharmacy to be your local provider and to make you better and to help you stay healthier and live longer. Thank you and enjoy the day.
Halftime score here inside Parsons High School. It is the Labette County Grizzlies 28 and the Parsons Vikings 20. As I'll turn it over to Jack Leake III. Jack, give us some halftime stats.
Well, first for the Parsons Vikings, Ethan Hauk has 3, Silas Hickles has 11, all in the first quarter, held scoreless in the second. Smith Reese with just 2, Page with 3, and Smith with 1. For the Grizzlies, Heston with 7, Vinson with 5, all in the first quarter. He got into some foul trouble. Carnahan and Peak with 3, Meister with 4, Eaton, Baker, and Brock with 2. First quarter totals, Vikings 16, LCHS 17. Second quarter, Vikings 4, Labette County 11.
Yeah, defense has been the name of the game. I know we don't keep track of some of that, but the defensive intensity has caused a lot of turnovers that the Vikings probably aren't usually used to committing.
And I give all that credit to Labette County. That was the best first half we've seen them play. Not even 3 minutes into the second quarter, Parsons was in the bonus. We never gave up the lead. Here we are with an 8-point lead going into the locker room. A couple things happened. Parsons came out thinking we're going to win this game by 20 and played like it, and that backfired backfired tremendously because Labette County responded and played the best they've played all season and hit Parsons in the mouth, and it was a recipe for a Parsons deficit, and that's what we see. But the deficit, granted, that was the best first half we've seen us play, and we're only up 8. That means that Parsons is still a pretty dang good basketball team. Because if we would have played a half like that against a team like Coffeyville, who we handled pretty well, we'd probably be up by 15 or 16. But Parsons is awful good, so we're only up by 8. Second half, a lot is to come.
Yeah, and you really think about it, halftime score is 28-20. End of the first quarter was 17-16. The scoring really didn't start happening until after the 3 minutes remaining in the half.
Yeah.
And Labette County in that 3 minutes puts up 11 points to Parsons' 4, and all due to active hands on the defensive side.
Yeah, it was. Parsons got flustered. You could just see it. Like, we would steal the ball from him. It was, I think it was Silas Hickles. It was one of their bigger players, one of their bigger, better guards on the perimeter. It was either Hickles. It actually might have been Page with it. Anyways, it was a bigger kid guarded by Eaton. Griff Eaton, who's not the biggest kid, guarding him. Griff steals the ball from him. The kid, I forgot who it was, like I said, just stood there and just kind of looked. Like, did he just steal the ball from me? And that's happened multiple times. They've looked confused. They've looked frustrated. They have looked clueless. And I give credit to us because we came out here and hit a Parsons team in the mouth who was already playing kind of too confident.
Yeah, as Labette County makes their way back out on the floor, good sign for Labette County as Hudson Baker hit his head off the deck here at the end of the first half. He looks to be doing fine. He's out here playing, shooting the basketball, passing it around. So a good sign for Labette County as the 6'6" freshman seems to be doing okay. Before we take a 2-minute break, let's go ahead and thank our sponsors, as it's been rare here in the first half to get a break to do so. So tonight's broadcast is powered by Labette Health and the Bartlett Co-op. We also want to say thank you to these other sponsors.
Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Labette Bank, Woodworth Community Services, Herman Lumber, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Labette County Mental Health Services, Nodine Legal, Tank Connections, USD 506, Wood Doolahary Insurance and Real Estate, Community National Bank, The Corner Store of Altamont, Thomas Implement of Altamont, Farm Bureau Agent Kendall Hall, MJ's Burger House, and make sure you guys stay tuned for our post-game show when the action concludes, which is sponsored by Bowen Pharmacy.
As we say thank you to all those people, we're 3:17 away from the start of our second half. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We come back. We'll be ready for second half action inside Parsons High School.
I'm a patriot and a mechanic, which means I know the difference between a symbol and a tool. The American flag is a symbol of everything that I would die to defend. This is a tool. It says nothing about my politics. I wear it to protect the people that I love. We have a job to do, and this is the right tool for that job.
When it comes to choosing the best healthcare for yourself and your loved ones, there are other hospitals.
And then there's our hospital.
The difference is that while other hospitals will care for you,
we will actually care about you.
Other hospitals make decisions based on what's best for their bottom line,
while we do what's best for our community.
If you're looking for a pretty hospital, they're out there.
But if you're looking for the best hospital, it's here.
And here.
When award-earning care is as close as this, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
At Labette Health, we center around you.
Wood Doolahary Insurance 2020 is over. We're looking forward to a great 2021. The Chiefs are looking strong, and so are we.
Zoom calls are still part of everyday office life, and we're still social distancing.
But the one thing that didn't change, our commitment to customer service. We helped file claims when summer thunderstorms brought wind and hail damage, and continued to find customers affordable coverage options for home, auto, business, and farms. Wood Doolahary Insurance, a true constant in a year of change.
And proud partner of Auto Owners Insurance.
If you want to help others, then join Labette Community College Dental Assistant Program to place yourself in a field with rewarding income potential, job growth, mobility, and a career that's ever-changing. Start today for an engaging career, which may serve as a starting point to become a hygienist or dentist. Earn a certificate in as little as 9 months or an associate's degree in dental assisting in as little as 2 years. Earn your dental assistant degree for as little as $119 per credit hour. Call today to find out more about this exciting program being offered at the LCC Cherokee Center near Pittsburgh.
As we're ready for half number 2 here inside Parsons High School, I'm Will Owens alongside Jack Leake III. 28-20, Coach Arbright giving final words to his squad. It will be the same starting 5 on the court. So Brock, Heston, Vinson, Meister, and Carnahan. What to watch for is Vinson with those 3 personal fouls already in this one.
Yeah, that's going to be something to look out for, definitely, because we needed him against Chanute in the second half, and we needed him here in the first half. So he's going to have to be careful. Parsons knows what they did in the first half, and they're going to come out angry. And the whole third quarter, but the first few minutes in particular is going to be big because we're going to have to, I have a feeling, put up with the Parsons run.
Whoever wins the third quarter wins this ball game.
That's not a bad prediction. Not a bad prediction at all.
As Carnahan has it, he'll kick it over top to Brock. Now Brock surveys, gives it back to Carnahan. Same starting 5 for both squads. This is Wilt Webb guarding Carnahan. Ball rotates around the perimeter now to the right side to Heston. Heston now looks, gets it over to Vincent. He drives left side, up with a layup, misses. Rebound, Houck. Parsons pushes the tempo right at him is Webb. As he is stripped, they're going to say a held ball. So out of bounds to the Vikings.
Yeah, Vincent had a layup right there. It wasn't easy. He had to kind of shift around a guy, but he should have used the glass. He went straight for the rim, and it just kind of rolled around like it does. He should have used the glass there.
Jones launches a 3 from the left corner. He will hit it. Jesse Jones, I believe that is his first points of this ball game.
I knew we were going to have to put up with a hot team coming out of the gate. They knew exactly what they did in the first half, and they're going to come out firing. We have to stay collected.
Heston has it, dumps over the top of a double team to Vincent. He'll get it out of the corner, give it right back to Heston. Heston guarded by Hickles. Inside to Brock it goes, guarded by Houck. Kicks it out now to Carnahan. Carnahan off to Meister. Meister pump fakes the 3, guarded by Reese. Rotation here for Labette County. Screens being set. Heston pull up jumper just off the side of the rim. Hits every side and off. And now Jones pushes the tempo for the Vikings. Carnahan picks him up. Now it goes inside to Reese. Reese works on Brock. And they're going to call a foul on Trent Brock, as it was Smith Reese once again engaging the shoulder contact, as they let Brock know he does have his 3rd. Ball inbounded now to Houck. He'll try to go back inside to Reese. It is off of the Vikings.
Good call.
To Labette County.
Yeah, that was a good call. And I tell you, on the offensive end, if Trent Brock could get a hook shot down, he would probably average 8 a game.
He might be too broad for that. Just a little too football mentality.
He's athletic enough. If he just goes dribble and then just help with the left arm and then put up a hook, he could do it.
Vincent with it at the top of the left key. Kicks it to Heston in the corner. He's going to drive, put up a floater. Short, no good.
Tough
Rebound,
shot.
Hickles. Hickles guarded by Heston. Now Hickles gets by him. Crosses half court now. Kicks it in the corner to Webb. Webb extra pass to Houck. Houck's going to drive, get a foot in the lane, try to dump it off to Reese. Brock takes away. Smith Reese pokes it right back. Webb has it, kicks it to Hickles in the corner. Hickles drives, loses the handle, recovers. He'll back it out for 3 now over Vincent. Leaves it short. Rebound Heston. Heston's going to back it out as it was 3-on-1. Now he's going to hesitate and drive and connect the layup for Eli Heston. 30-23. Labette County right back to the 7-point lead.
He's fun to watch when he gets downhill. Just the moves he makes to create separation is really impressive.
Vincent guarding Hickles right now to start this one. Good defense by Vincent. Hickles now gives it off to Smith Reese, working on Brock. Nowhere to go as
Nice
he's going to kick it out to Hauk. Defense continues to be on point here for Labette County. 3 from Hauk off a screen. Rebound underneath by Jones. It's stripped by Labette County. Hustle forward on the deck, and now Webb has it. He's going to go up and be fouled, and that's 4 on Trent Brock, and that is a big one, as that's going to put Labette County into decision time. And Baker must be feeling fine because he is headed into the ball game.
Oh, yeah.
For Labette County.
Yeah, and whenever Hudson was in earlier, he had a big bucket for us down the stretch, and the nice defense on this end too.
As Baker checks in, Brock checks out. As Brock has 4 fouls. That's the second team foul in Labette County in the half. First free throw is no good by Webb. Second one is 30-24, 6-point Labette County lead. We're approaching halfway through quarter number 3. Vincent drives left, drops over the top to Baker. He tries to put it up on alley-oop, misses. Rebound Vincent, and he puts it back in. Trey Vincent giving points for the Grizzlies that they need.
Trey Vincent's come a long way, and he's making confident plays he would not have made 2 months ago.
Webb drives, kicks it to Hickles. Now Hickles is going to set it back up and set up the offense. Webb in the right corner, 32-24 Labette County. He's going to drive on Heston. Heston blocks Webb. And it will be a traveling violation on Hickles. And you talk about momentum for Labette County. Eli Heston just delivers it on the block of Webb.
And that helps because, I mean, look at our boys. It's a loose mentality right now, that's good. That's what I like to see. We want to play downhill and not uptight.
Vincent up the floor to Heston. He's going to drive now and back it back out. Kicks it to Vincent, who thought about driving. Rotate to perimeter. Meister gets all the way to the cup, puts it up, and he is fouled. And it is going to go on number 0, Ethan Hauk, as that's going to send Alex Meister to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, and that's something that's going to kind of be the unseen huge factor in this game because there hasn't been too many is free throws. Every one is going to be big.
Meister's first one hits the front of the rim and bails Jack out as it falls through.
Yeah, no joke. I wasn't actually even thinking about it until I saw it hit the rim. I was like, gosh dang it.
So first
Jinxed him again.
First one is good for Meister. Second one is up, and it is pure for Alex Meister. 34-24. Labette County's lead is 10. Hickles kicks it to Smith-Reese. Now back up top to Webb. Webb backs it out, kicks it to Jones now. Jones surveys the floor, looks to work on Carnahan. Good defense by Carnahan, and active hands once again. Webb goes inside, or tries to Hauk. It is off of Alex Meister as he poked that one out as they tried to get it in. And now it's going to be an inbounds from underneath for the Vikings here at the 3:52 mark.
Yeah, our defense is really good right now in all areas, really. Our post denial is really good. Everything's doing a really good job right now on defense.
Deep inbounds all the way to the backcourt to Hickles, and a timeout before to the Vikings. So at the 3:47 mark, it is Labette County 34, Parsons Vikings 24. Let's take a 30-second timeout here on KLKC. Grizzlies up by 10 on the Parsons Vikings. As there's 3:45 to go in quarter number 3. Jones is going to look to drive, hop step, goes with a Euro step through, and he connects it for Jesse Jones. Cuts the lead back to 8 for Labette County. Heston now kicks it over to Carnahan, top of the key. Carnahan looks to work through the hands of Heston. He corrals it back out top to Carnahan. He drives, rotates the basketball. Dribble weave again for Labette County as they look to get downhill. Ball kicks out to Carnahan, but an out-of-control foul on Eli Heston, as when he went airborne, the Vikings were sitting there waiting for it, as that foul goes on Eli, and that is his second, so Eli not in foul trouble. But 8-point Labette County lead. Another stop needed here for the Grizzlies as 8 doesn't feel big enough.
No, and each team has scored the same amount of points in the third quarter, which is always okay, but you always want to be on top. It's charges like that I don't like because he didn't have the ball.
Webb drives on Heston. Baker steps in and stops, and now Baker controls the rebound and hands it off to Carnahan.
We're grinding out those stops that we need at the rim. We're doing a really nice job still just plowing through down there in the paint.
Carnahan with it, guarded by Hickles. He has the dribble picked up, now gets it over to Heston. Heston over to Vinson as Grizzlies look to get back under control here versus these Vikings. 2:36 remains in quarter number 3. A ball poked out by Hickles as Carnahan was not strong with it. As Carnahan tries to pick up Hickles, now Hickles drives, attacks the rim, misses the layup, and it is poked out of bounds off of Smith-Reese.
Yeah, that's the right call. That was a good call.
Basketball. And Coach Hauk does not agree with it.
That was a good call. He was on the opposite side. He was under the basket and had to look through players to see who it was out on, but that was the right call.
Heston is bringing it up the floor for Labette County. Eaton checks in. Vinson checks out with those 3 personals, so a little breather here for Trey Vinson. As Heston has the basketball picked up by Hickles. Now to Peak. Peak replaces Alex Meister. Good ball movement once again for Labette County as they try to get over to Heston. Now they do. 2 minutes to go. And they go under to Heston. No foul call. As Baker once again hits the deck, and they do not call a foul. So it's going to be a timeout, Labette County, as Baker had the ball on the deck, and Baker's got thrown on the deck quite a bit in the last 24 hours.
And honestly, it's probably good for him. He's gotten the ball a couple of times. There were 2 times tonight he's gotten the ball where he should have scored. And in a year, at least 2, he will score. Eli Heston gave him a really nice feed down here on the block, but he wasn't ready for it. He'll learn to always be ready under there whenever you're going to get an unexpected feed. And down here, he caught it immediately earlier and just shot it. He didn't establish a foundation and then go up. But he'll get there. He's doing a great job tonight. He's been huge down there. His length on the defensive end has really given Parsons fits. He's done great tonight.
As Labette County gets ready to inbound the basketball here. 1:56 remains in quarter number 3. Labette County leading 34-26. Inbound to Heston, wide open
play.
3. Can it for Eli Heston. Labette County out to an 11-point lead, 37-26.
That was an amazing play call. They say Bill Self is the best out of timeouts. I got Arger right.
Jesse Jones responds on the other end for the Vikings, hitting a 3 of his own, and it's right back to 8 here for Labette County.
Jones has 8 of the Parsons 9 here in the third.
Heston drives, puts a floater up, blocked out of bounds by Hickles as they get ready to set it up once again. As Hauk is pleading a case to the officiating crew. Hickles already stepping through, and the officials are going to step in as Hickles is doing excessiveness. As now it is a warning to Hickles, just trying to already get into the mind or get through that screen because they know who wants the basketball. As they put Gatewood on Heston.
They did it again.
He's going to get another 3. Can it? Eli Heston, back-to-back threes, 40-29, Labette County. Hickles drives, kicks it to Gatewood. He's not going to shoot the 3. Gives it up to Smith-Reese. He's going to work on Baker, get around Baker, and gets it around the front of the rim, and Labette County will live with that one versus an open 3.
Yeah, that could have been worse. He could have gotten an and one, a foul, and we can't have any of those right now. But Eli is playing loose and having a great time right now.
Carnahan drives baseline, kicks it back to Heston. He'll launch another 3.
Short.
It's going to be short, but a foul after the 3. And it is going to be 3 shots for Eli Heston as it goes on Malachi Gatewood. And we'll send Eli Heston to the line for 3 free throws.
I mean, what can I say? One of my keys, someone take over. I literally have that written down. And Eli Heston is taking over.
We say that, and we've asked Eli to do this the last few games, and he's pressured himself too much to do
That's
so.
a good point. Yep.
Tonight he's free, he's loose, and he's doing what he loves to do. And that's
he even had a little celebration after a three, which every once in a while he doesn't do that a lot. I like to see.
First free throw was good from Heston. Second one is good as well. Heston gets ready to go line for one more. Gatewood checks out, and Webb checks in. Alex Meister comes to the table along with Trey Vinson. 51 seconds to go here in quarter number 3, and Labette County has an 11-point lead, looking for one more from Eli Heston at the line. Next one is up, and it rolls over the front of the rim and in. Eli Heston earns a well-deserved breather, as it's going to send Alex Meister into the ball game with Labette County leading by 12.
Eli's got 18 points. He's got 11 in the third quarter.
Hickles looks to drive, kicks it out to Houck. He'll launch a three, hits front rim and out. Baker skies for it. That was a big boy rebound, but somehow Parsons comes away with it. It's tipped out to Hickles, and that will send Hickles to the line for 2 shots. As the foul goes on Trey Vinson, as that is number 4. Coach Albright's not going to gamble it. He's going to send number 2, John Redford, to the scores table to relieve Trey Vinson. First free throw from Hickles is up and in. And Jack, I don't know how often you're keeping track of them, but how many free throws have the Vikings missed tonight? As I know they've been to the line a lot and left a lot of open-ended.
They've missed 5 and shot 8.
And a lot of those were front ends of 1-and-1, so could have been more. As the second free throw from Hickles is up and in.
That's his first point in 2 quarters. He had 11 in the first.
As that cuts the lead to 11 now for the Grizzlies. 41 seconds. Redford will run the point guard position for Labette County. Guarded by Sylvester. They'll give it over to Eaton now. Eaton goes behind the back, dishes it in to Peak. Now back up to Redford. They're looking inside for Baker. Back outside to Eaton. He's going to drive, put up a floater, and connect it for Griffin Eaton. Labette County's lead right back to 13 as Hickles looks to drive on Redford.
Nice
Good
defense
by John Redford. Now Sylvester drives out of control, stripped by Eaton. 10 seconds on the clock. Up the floor to Meister. If he can save it, he's got somebody behind him. Smith Reese up with it and across up the floor, and he can't. It's all a hustle play, and this one goes in Parsons' favor at the buzzer. So at the end of quarter number 3, it is Labette County 45 and the Parsons Vikings 34. Let's take a 60-second timeout. We'll get back for the fourth quarter.
Wood Doolahary Insurance 2020 is over. We're looking forward to a great 2021. The Chiefs are looking strong, and so are we.
Zoom calls are still part of everyday office life, and we're still social distancing.
But the one thing that didn't change, our commitment to customer service. We helped file claims when summer thunderstorms brought wind and hail damage, and continued to find customers affordable coverage options for home, auto, business, and farms. Wood Doolahary Insurance, a true constant in a year of change.
And proud partner of Auto Owners Insurance.
One more quarter to decide a winner here in Parsons High School. Labette County currently leading 45-34. Meister trying to get it in, gets it in now to Heston. As Heston brings it across the timeline, now they'll set up the offense. Heston now kicks it over to Meister. Meister worked on by Reese. As now Meister will give it back to Heston. He's going to drive left. Dumps it in to Hudson Baker. What a pass from Eli Heston. And Hudson Baker connects it. Labette County leads 47-34. Smith Reese drives, and he connects for the Vikings.
Last night we would have stepped in and taken a charge, but we're a little amped up, so we jumped.
Meister cuts, gets the basketball, goes up. No foul called. Parsons comes away with it. Jesse Jones with it. He's driving the center of the lane. He's going to back it back out and kick it to Webb. Hickles with it. He looks to get in the lane, kicks it out to Houck. Houck's going to launch a three. It is wide left. Rebound, Carnahan, and Labette County looks to slow it down here with 7 minutes remaining in this ball game.
Fortunate Parsons didn't score there because you could sense it coming. So a nice walk up there by Chase.
Heston with the basketball, guarded by Webb. Double team coming. They want the ball out of Heston's hands. They'll get it to Carnahan. Carnahan right back to Heston. He's going to drive, give it up to Meister. Meister drives, no foul call as he hits him right in the back. And Julius Smith-Reese takes it coast to coast and lays it in.
Yeah, it looked like his foot got a little tripped up.
As Coach Argerbright is livid after the no foul call when Meister went to drive. Ball goes over to Eaton. Coach Argerbright still livid. They're going to give a bench warning to Coach Argerbright here.
And you can't let, whenever something like that slips, you can't let the result of that be an emotion that loses you this game. All that you can do is put it behind you. There's nothing we can do about it now. Nothing. We just have to pretend it didn't happen and play like we have for the last 25 minutes.
Coach Argerbright still working on the official up and down the sideline. They're letting him get his money's worth, as now it is inbounded to Heston. 6:20 to go. Labette County still with a 9-point lead. As it's Carnahan with it, now surveys the floor, gets it over to Eaton. He'll launch a three, leaves it just short. It looked good other than that. And here come the Vikings, as is Webb in the corner.
Here comes a run. We're going to have to maintain.
Kick out to Hickles, and he is traveling violation. Turnover, Vikings, and it will be Labette County basketball. Now that official is getting a warning, or getting talked to by Houck, as a bench warning comes in for everybody on the bench standing up.
Here we go. Here we go.
The rivalry renewed.
And it's a good thing that it's like this, because it means that it's a good, close game.
Heston with the basketball. He's going to drive left, get around Page, puts the floater up, teardrop floater, good for Eli Heston. Labette County back to an 11-point lead. Houck with it. He's going to dribble left, kick it over to Webb. Now inside it goes to Page, guarded by Carnahan. Backcourt pass to Hickles. He puts a floater up over Baker, no good. Poked out now to Webb. Parsons resets their offense. Smith-Reese going right at Hudson Baker, and they're going to get a foul on Baker, as they're going to say for the body.
He's still doing a great job down there. He just needs to move his feet just a touch quicker, but we're lucky that wasn't an and one.
We are lucky at that, as that's the first foul on Hudson Baker. And it will send Smith-Reese to the line for the 2 free throws. He hits the first one, cuts the lead back to 10 for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and that was Eli's, I believe, 19th point of the night. And before the game, I mentioned that someone may need to have an explosive game for us to win, and I thought it might be Eli, and so far I'm correct.
Smith-Reese hits the second of 2 free throws. Houck checks out, and it will send Sylvester in for the Vikings, as they're picking up full court pressure here, trailing by 9 with 5:24 to go in the ball game. Ball inbounded to Heston, as Jones is going to be the one guarding Heston here.
He looks comfortable right now. Just look at him.
Heston setting up the offense, gives it to Eaton, now kicks it out to Meister. Meister guarded by Sylvester. They'll give it up now to Carnahan at the top of the key. Eaton gets it off a curl, guarded by Hickles. Hand check, nothing called. Poke pass, and it's taken by Jones. He's going to go coast to coast. Missed the layup, but a follow by Smith-Reese, as the lead is back to 7 for Labette County, as Heston nearly lost the dribble but recovered it. As they'll get it up to Eaton once again, now to Carnahan. Meister was open. They did not see him. 7 seconds, and now they'll give it a 7-point lead as they hit a cutting Meister. Pump fakes, goes up and scores it. Lead right back to 9, and a full timeout. Coach Argerbright will take it with them. 30 seconds here on KLKC. Labette County 51, Vikings 42. 30 seconds on KLKC.
It can happen any time or place. You feel a tickle in your face. You move your arm feels weak. The words won't come when you try to speak. Folks may think it's all a joke, but it ain't no joke. It's a stroke. Face, arm, speech, time.
That sounds fast.
Better call 911. At stroke's first sign. Time means brain, so don't waste time. Time means brain, so don't waste time. Act fast. Face, arm, speech, time. Act fast. Face, arm, speech, time. Act fast.
In an emergency, take me to Labette Health.
4 minutes and 34 seconds away from a final score here in Parsons High School, as it is Labette County leading the Parsons Vikings 51-42.
And Julius Smith-Reese has all 8 points for the Vikings here in the fourth, and in the first half he just had 2, so his presence is definitely being known. But Grizzlies still battling, and Argerbright in the last 2 timeouts has just harped, take every opportunity, and that's exactly what we need to do, because we cannot play conservative or we're going to find ourselves losing this game, or perhaps in a position that we don't want to be in.
Coach Argerbright urging the crowd to get loud here for Labette County, as they are leading by 9 here, and they are on the defensive end. Coach Argerbright prided to get another stop. Hickles looking to corner, nothing there. They're going to get it to Houck. He's going to pump fake a 3 and drive Meister. Reese recovers, kick out to Jones, tip by Carnahan. What a block. Labette County pushing the tempo. Carnahan looks to attack, gives it off. He should have shot the layup, but he tried to set up Eli Heston for the layup.
That's okay. That's fine. As Coach Price is having the same mentality as me, I think everybody, they're pleased with the block, and it's okay. He was just trying to make a play.
51-42, 4 minutes remain. Labette County inching closer to a victory here in Parsons.
Nice D.
Eaton, staying right on Silas Hickles, and it's a 5-second call. Griffin Eaton steps up to the challenge on Silas Hickles, and a turnover Vikings because Hickles did not want to pass the basketball.
Eaton has gotten Hickles' number tonight. He's gotten it, first half and second.
Carnahan gets the ball up the floor, working on Webb. Gives it over to Heston, and a foul could have been called on Hickles, but they do not get it. He's getting a little handsy against Heston. Now Eaton has it, surveys the floor. Gives it over to Meister. Meister continues to work his way against Reese. Double team coming as the double team speeds him up. Turnover, Labette County. Webb will go lay it in for the Vikings. 51-44, 7 points, Labette County lead.
A little bit of conservatism and tightness on the offensive end is what I believe led to those 2 points. Getting a little tight.
It. He's trapped in the corner, skips it cross court to Eaton.
Go! There's a lot of gaps that we're not taking.
And Houck gets teed. The official had enough of Coach Houck yelling, and they tee him up.
Did he tee him up?
They did tee him up, as it will be a technical foul against Anthony Houck, as Eli Heston will head to the line here for 2 shots.
Some of the toughest free throws can come after a technical because the intensity in the gym is the highest.
Eli Heston feels none of the intensity as he hits the first one to push Labette County's
He's
lead
smiling. Look
back
at him.
to 8.
He's having a blast right now.
Heston's next free throw is up and in. One more for Eli Heston. A question from the book, and it will be 53-44. The official is asking Houck to sit down, and now Houck will.
I still want to see us take.
They're still jawing back and forth over here. And now it will be Labette County basketball once again leading 53-44 as they look to get the ball in. They will to Eaton. Eaton now double teamed, and he is fouled by Houck, and the wheels are starting to fall off here for the Parsons Vikings as the frustrations are starting to set in.
Yeah, this is the Parsons-Labette County rivalry we have been waiting on for a couple years now. This brings back memories.
An errant pass. Hickles gets it, corralled by Jones. Jones is going to turn around, launch a 3, and leaves it short off the face of Anthony Houck. What a play by Alex Meister, as it is Labette County basketball 53-44.
And I'm not sure why Jones shot that. That was not a good shot selection.
Labette County looking to get the ball in. They will to Heston. Double team coming for the Vikings.
Go.
Heston gets around it, and a foul on Hickles as he went for the basketball and got the arm of Heston instead. And Parsons again, they're starting to lose their wheels here as the frustrated, reaching, hitting the bodies.
Yep.
As Meister looks to inbound for Labette County. As they give a 5-second call. Argerbright was sitting here counting it for him. But a little bit of a different timing as the officials are staying really close on the Parsons bench and not letting either of those coaches get up. 2:59 to go here for the Vikings. Labette County leading 53-44. Ball goes errant pass, miscommunication between Webb and Smith-Reese. And Labette County has it. And Trey Vincent is headed into the scores table as Carnahan will bring it up for the Grizzlies.
The basketball fan inside of me is just wanting to break through the broadcasting rules, if you will. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's just hard to stay collected right now.
Eaton drives, puts up the floater, misses. Rebound by Eaton as he's going to kick it to Meister. It's going to be poked out of bounds to Labette County.
Griff did not know he was going to have such an open shot, and whenever he realized it, it was too late, and had already shot it. But he could have easily made that.
A timeout Parsons here with 2:33 remaining in regulation. Labette County 53, Parsons 44. 30-second break here on KLKC.
I'm a patriot and a mechanic, which means I know the difference between a symbol and a tool. The American flag is a symbol of everything that I would die to defend. This is a tool. It says nothing about my politics. I wear it to protect the people that I love. We have a job to do, and this is the right tool for that job.
(53-44), Labette County closing in on an opportunity for a victory here in Parsons High School. Jack, it's 2 minutes and 33 seconds away.
Yeah, it is, and ever since the first quarter, this game has just felt right. It has just felt right. We have done just about everything right, and we've gotten in Parsons' head, which is what we needed to do to win this, and it just feels right for us to get out of here with the win. I feel like we deserve it.
And talk about big minutes. We've got Hudson Baker still in the game over Trent Brockins because of the length that Baker has given us.
He's done great.
Game. As Baker corrals it on the inbound, hands it off to Heston. Heston guarded by Hickles, now over to Carnahan. Carnahan being strong with the basketball. Heston hits the deck. Now it's right back to Meister. Meister working to look for somebody. Triple
teaming him.
And an errant pass saved by the Vikings, but taken right back by Meister. As Meister will kick it to Heston. Heston's not going to shoot the three. 2:12 to go as he'll get it up to Meister now.
You still have to shoot those if you got it. He didn't have it, but you still got to score.
Backdoor pass to Baker from Trey Vincent. He scores it. 11-point Labette County lead. A steal, and Carnahan was so close. And they're going to give a timeout. Labette County, and the officials are going to discuss it.
He said timeout Black. He never had control of the ball.
They said he never had control of the basketball. And it is going to be Parsons basketball, 55-44. 1:56 remains.
It's an 11-point lead and everything's going our way, but yet we're still tight because Parsons, you can feel, is close to going on a run. Right.
Smith-Reese works against Baker. Baker rejects it. He's going for another one on Hickles. He makes Hickles miss. And now a fight for Page pulls it down, and a steal by Heston up the floor to Vincent. Labette County out in transition. He's going to attack and be fouled. Trey Vincent is headed to the line for a two-shot foul as he was hit in the face going up there for that layup.
I have two words. They each start with H. Wait, no, his last name starts with a B.
Hudson Baker.
Hudson Baker. He has done an amazing job tonight.
Vincent takes a deep breath. First free throw is up and in. He looks smooth and confident at the line. One more to come for Trey Vincent here at the 1:37 mark. Labette County's lead has ballooned to 12. One more on the way. It is up and in. Labette County's lead is 13. And
stop at a time. Does not get better than this.
Hickles looks for an open shot. Now they get it to Smith-Reese. Baker gets driven right around. We'll take the two over the three at this point.
Yeah, Hudson could have easily reached over and gotten the and one call, but he did a nice job there of not fouling.
Carnahan gets the ball across the timeline. Jones picks up the foul, so Carnahan will head to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity here. As Carnahan steps to the line here, 1:19 remains in regulation. Griffin Eaton headed back to the scores table for Labette County, and he will replace Trey Vinson.
Big free throws here from Chase. He hasn't shot a free throw yet this game, but by the way, the vibe that these guys are just giving to each other, it's got to be comforting. As he does make the first one. I didn't want to finish my sentence. I did not want to finish my sentence. I was going to say it's got to be comforting as you head to the line just because of the connection it seems that these five have right now.
Carnahan steps to the line for a second one.
What did he just say?
Coach Auerbach just told official, we haven't scored over 50 all year, and he's nearing 60.
We're at 59 as Chase hits the second one, baby.
As it is 59-46, Hickles drives, and they're going to get a foul on the floor against Eli Heston. That is an okay foul. Hickles is going to have a chance at 2.
Again, I asked myself this question. If we were down 13 with a minute left, we probably wouldn't be as hopeful or into it. Why does it feel like it's close?
Page puts up the floater, a big sophomore for these Vikings. And an inbound to Eaton, and he is fouled by Houck. So Parsons is going to prolong this game as long as possible, as Eaton will now head to the line for a 1-and-1.
Page has done a good job for the Vikings. He hit a 3 in the first quarter. He just has 5 points. His fourth and fifth points just now coming. But he's done a nice job both inside and out. I don't see why he hasn't gotten as many touches as he has. He hasn't gotten that many.
So first free throw coming for Griffin Eaton. First one is up. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Vikings.
Go play D.
11-point lead. Hickles pushing the tempo for the Vikings. He's trying to turn a corner and get downhill. And they get a foul on Heston. And another one of those fouls where it's a gamble to that point.
We have gotten a lot of those tonight, so I can understand why we went for one more.
As Heston picks up his 4th personal foul, so Hickles will head to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. As Trent Brock's going to head to the table along with Trey Vinson here. First free throw is up. It is short. As Carnahan had it, they're going to call a held ball as it will stay with the Vikings. Not much more Carnahan could have done.
Yeah.
But just didn't get him pushed back far enough.
Those were great minutes by Hudson Baker as he takes a seat, and Griff Eaton.
Hudson Baker takes a seat after a very good performance. 30-second timeout. We're not going to let you miss anything.
Oh, this is great.
It's a full timeout, so we will take a 30-second break right here on KLKC. We come back, we'll have the rest of this ball game.
If you want to help others, then join Labette Community College Dental Assistant Program to place yourself in a field with rewarding income potential, job growth, mobility, and a career that's ever-changing. Start today for an engaging career, which may serve as a starting point to become a hygienist or dentist. Earn a certificate in as little as 9 months, or an associate's degree in dental assisting in as little as 2 years. Earn your dental assistant degree for as little as $119 per credit hour. Call today to find out more about this exciting program being offered at the LCC Cherokee Center near Pittsburgh.
Seconds remain here in this ball game. Labette County's lead is 11. 59-48, and no lead feels too safe against these Vikings.
It doesn't, but we're down 11 with 59 seconds left. We're up 11 with 59 seconds left, but it feels like we're up 1. And not to down credit our boys, they've played amazing. So I have every right to not feel nervous, but it's just hard because Parsons is still a pretty good squad.
Vikings with the basketball. Hickles thought about 3. Page is going to shoot it for the Vikings. He will miss it. Rebound, Houck. That's okay.
That's a great foul.
Open 2-footer. So Houck will head to the line for a 1-and-1 now.
Even though he's a pretty good free throw shooter, I'll take my chances there than a 99.9% chance make on a layup, which he had if we did not foul.
As it's going to be Houck headed to the line for a 1-and-1 now for the Vikings. An 11-point Labette County lead. First free throw is up for Houck. It rolls around the rim and in. Lead now 10 for the Grizzlies.
If we do 2 things, we win this game. It's literally as easy as that. I say easy. Don't turn the ball over and make your free throws and the game's over.
Box out.
True.
As the ball is up, rebound off of Julius Smith-Reese. It will go to Labette County. as they're going to send in number 25, the Vikings, J.J. Kendrick, a freshman, as it looks like he's going to have the foul duty here for the Vikings.
Last night we didn't get the ball in on one of these. I feel like we need to set a screen here.
Has no foul call. Now they're going to look to get it in. Timeout, Coach Argerbright. It is a full one, as we'll keep it here. 52 seconds, 10-point game. Jack, let's remind everybody this broadcast is powered by Labette Health and the Bartlett Co-op. We also want to say thank you to all these other sponsors.
Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Labette Bank, Woodworth Community Services, Herman Lumber, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Labette County Mental Health Services, No Dine Legal, Tank Connections, USD 506, Wood Doolahary Insurance and Real Estate, Community National Bank, the Corner Store of Altamont, Thomas Implement of Altamont, Farm Bureau Agent Kendall Hall, and MJ's Burger House. And make sure you stay tuned for our postgame show brought to you by Bowen Pharmacy. And Will, tell the listeners what we just witnessed.
Coach Argerbright went all Grizzly man on it, or Coach Argerbright. Coach Price went all Grizzly man on everybody over there.
I love it.
Up a lot of high emotion between
this game
these two
means
schools.
Something to Grizzly Nation. We need to beat Parsons. This is a big game.
It has been a while, as we knew the class that came through.
Let's
Parsons,
go.
and they have dominated Labette County in the past. Labette County looking to steal one tonight here in Parsons. 10-point lead, 52 seconds left. Ball inbounded to Heston. They're going to get a foul on Hickles for a hold. And Heston doesn't even think anything. He's jogging to the other end, ready to put up the 1-and-1.
Yeah, and the visitor seating, which is the Grizzly seating, has turned into a big well, not really student section, but it looks like it. Yeah, a student and adult section. They are all standing up. As I will give credit, though, the Grizzly Nation student section back at home beats out the Parsons student section, as Parsons doesn't even have quite 2 rows full of students here.
As it is some confusion between the officials. They are discussing something. And it will be Page checking in. The freshman, J.J. Kendrick, checking out. Another sub for Labette County. It's going to be Baker and Eaton checking in, replacing Brock and Vinson. So offense for defense we go here. 10-point lead, and it feels like 2.
And it shouldn't.
Yeah.
The guys in black have given you and I every reason to be comfortable right now. They've played a great 4 quarters.
Eli Heston steps to the line and hits the first one. One more to come here for Heston. Coach Argerbright looks on.
Let's relax. Exhale. 1, 2, 3.
Second one is up and in for Heston. It's a 12-point Labette County lead. Jones picks up the basketball. 50 seconds and counting. He pushes the tempo. He tries to drive, nothing there, kicks out to Page. He'll shoot the line drive 3 and hit it. And how often do you see
they want him
6'4", and he's not small, guys. Let's picture Joe Page for these Vikings is 6'4" and every bit of 250.
Yep.
So a big kid for these Vikings has hit a 3 to push the lead back down to 9 here with 43 seconds left.
And it's starting to get to the point now. We're calling timeouts, that's fine. Whatever. You want to talk to your boys, calm things down a little bit. But you don't want to let it get to the point where you start to overcomplicate it. It all comes down to getting the ball in bounds and making free throws. That's all that this is. Because if Parsons doesn't foul us, we win the game. Therefore, if we make our free throws, we win. And you can probably hear the Grizzly chant begin to arise here in Parsons. This feels more like a game in Harrison back whenever they only allowed 2 tickets than it does a game in Parsons with 4.
The Grizzly faithful are getting loud and proud inside Parsons High School, and you can tell the Parsons Vikings are not used to a visiting crowd.
They're shocked.
Being this loud in here.
They are shocked right now. They have no idea what they're looking at on the scoreboard.
As Labette County goes 5 out, we saw this last night.
Yep.
Wide receiver football played on the basketball floor.
Curl route.
As they get it to Heston. Heston works on his dribble. Hickles guarding him, gives it up to Carnahan. Carnahan
nice
right
job.
Back to Heston, and they are going to foul Eli Heston and send him to the line, as it would have been nearing a 10-second call.
I was getting ready to say that. That was probably nearing 7 seconds at least, so it was close.
About 8 or 9 seconds where we were at, and Argerbright's asking, how close were we? Heston steps to the line for 2 shots now. We're in the double bonus.
That's big.
As he steps it up, and first one is up and in for Eli Heston. Calm, cool, and collected he is. A sub coming to the table. It's Trent Brock. He will replace Hudson Baker. So offense for defense for Labette County.
Eli is 12 for 13 with this one coming from the free throw line.
Heston's next one is up and in, making 13 of 14 at the free throw line. Labette County's lead is 11. Jones looks to drive on Carney and has it stripped. They're going to say Labette County basketball, as you can about put a nail in the coffin of the Parsons Vikings. Labette County just needs one more time to head to the free throw line.
Oh my goodness. Okay, now I can find, I high-fived you, and I wouldn't have high-fived you 30 seconds ago, but it's starting to loosen up a little bit.
As there is an inbound coming, and it is to Heston. Hickles guarding him, and they're going to get a foul on Hickles. Heston's head to the line for free throws number 15 and 16 on the night.
And he wants them. He's acting like he could get fouled another 15 times before the clock expires. I mean, he was dribbling the ball behind his back and between his legs after the whistle had blown just to kind of jog down the court in a fun fashion.
Heston's first free throw is up, and it is in as he just continues to survey around. The lead has swelled to 12 once again, where they have kept Parsons at arm's length this whole second half.
We're going to need to put chains on Argerbright when the buzzer sounds. That's all I got to say.
Next one is up. This has been the one Argerbright's wanted his entire career.
Yeah.
As Hickles is going to drive, he's going to go up and score it. Clock will continue to run, and it's inbounded to Alex Meister. Now he is fouled, and he will head to the line with an 11-point lead, looking to sink 2 from the charity stripe.
The best way to describe what's happened tonight is just simply Parsons got hit and didn't know how to respond. They weren't expecting this, and Labette County has played the best 4 quarters I have seen them play in possibly 2 years.
Argerbright continues to smile. He's got his mask over his face, but he can't contain as he gives his coaching staff a hug. 66-54, one more to come for Alex Meister. He hits it. 67-54. Coach Argerbright smiles on.
What a great game.
17 seconds left. Hickles will shoot a 3. Nothing there. Rebound Eaton as he will hold it. Not going to try and shoot it. And Carnahan will give it to Brock now to
What a great win.
3 seconds on the clock. 2
What a great win.
Ball game here in Parsons High School. Labette County has stunned the Parsons Vikings 67-54. Let's step aside for a 2-minute timeout while we regain ourselves here.
That's it right there, baby.
Before a post-game show.